Bailey and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite books ever and one of my iffy movies of my movie watching career. So today we're going to be talking about Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli, and then kind of about Leon the Offbeat, which is the sequel, but mostly about this one, but we're going to talk about Leon the Offbeat too. I don't know what that was. But we're going to be more specifically talking about its relation to its movie counterpart, Love, Simon. So, this movie did not come out recently. I'm a little behind, but it's fine. So this is obviously the book-to-movie adaptation from Simon Versus. 5 out of 5 for the book. Love it so much. Probably a 3.5 out of 4 on booked, like, movie adaptation from a book standing, but like a 5 out of 5 in just movie enjoyability. So let's give a short synopsis for Simon Versus. This book follows Simon. He is a teen in his junior year, grade 11, I do believe. He is just living his life. He's got a great set of friends, family, but he's just struggling with being able to come out and accept really himself and his own self-identity as being gay and being able to tell people about that. It's also following his romance between Blue, who is a character that he emails throughout this whole story and doesn't know the identity of, and he's also gay and he has not come out to anybody. And yeah, it really follows their romance and how they develop as characters and people and how they live their lives. Love that book. It follows the same thing, obviously. So, with this book, there's so many pros. I love this book so much. It has a lot of representation, and obviously because it is following a gay character. And the cast of characters are diverse. There's white people, there's not white people. We've got all the people, okay? So, for me personally, this book really helped me in a time where I was really struggling with my own self-identity, and like, love in a book helps you out with that. Leon the Offbeat especially did help with that. But we're not here to talk about my own self-identity, or really the book in its own entirety. This is not a book review, this is a movie review. Kind of, not really. So, I've got a few issues with the movie, let's get into them. Just so you know, there's going to be spoilers in this video for the book, maybe some Leon the Offbeat spoilers, but not really, and the movie obviously, so let's get into it. My first issue I had with this movie, and it's like one that I didn't really care too much about, but the Halloween party felt unnecessary. The only reason it was there is that we could kind of show like Simon getting kind of close to Bram, but also pushing Abby toward Martin Addison because of the whole blackmail plotline. But like also to show the scene where Bram starts kissing up on some random chick and leads Simon to believe he's straight. So this scene in particular, the kissing one, made me so confused because I'm like, we don't need that. I don't know why we had the kissing scene other than to like drag out the reveal, because it feels like it's already revealed it to us. Like the movie's already revealed it's Bram. All the evidence points to him, and then they're just like, nope, he kissed a girl, he cannot be gay. I'm assuming they were intoxicated at this party, right? So, are we really gonna just believe that, like, you kiss a girl, or, like, let's say you're a girl and you kiss a girl, you're gay, or you're a guy and you kiss a girl, you're straight, like, are we really just gonna, like, leave that to, like, cut him off as an option completely? I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. I don't know. But, like, it just felt so unnecessary. It just felt like we were just retracting all of our progress and figuring out who Blue is. And like, spoiler for the book movie, Blue ends up actually being Bram, so I don't really understand. Like, that scene comes very early on in the movie, and it just, like, made no sense. The next thing I have to talk about is the ending. And, if you didn't know or read the book, in the book, Simon invites Bram to go on this, like, teacup ride thing, or, like, go to this carnival thing with him, or, like, meet him there. And we end it by him, like, he's sitting on the teacup ride, and then Bram comes in and joins him. I love that part. Like, it's not the official ending of the book, but it's like when you reveal that Bram is Blue. And that's what we're talking about, is like the reveal scene, but it's like the ending, really. And that was, like, cute to me, and I love that scene, and it was very low-key. Like, nobody was there, it was just, like, Simon and Bram. In the movie, however, we have the scenes where Simon is riding this Ferris wheel like a madman. He just keeps going. And he's on his last turnaround and Bram shows up, right? But the problem with this scene for me is the fact that, like, the is watching this scene. Like, they're sitting at the base of this, like, Ferris wheel, watching him go around and almost get rejected. One, if I was Simon, I'd be so embarrassed. Like, if Bram didn't show up, you're gonna be known as that kid who rode the Ferris wheel for, like, a bajillion, like, hours just to get rejected. Not a fan. And, like, in the book, nobody's there. Like, his friends wish him luck. Like, I hope he shows up. That's it. They're gone. And then he's doing it on his own, and Bram shows up. In the movie, they're just all sitting there, like, cheering him on. Like, yeah, he'll maybe show up. It was not good. I did not like that at all. It really took me out of the movie. Like, I was very immersed in it. I was very, like, feeling it. I liked it. This scene cut off my happiness so fast. I was like,
What? No.
they're gonna leave, right? No, they never left. They just sat there. And then Bram shows up, and he's like, they get on the Ferris wheel, and they start, like, they kiss, obviously, at the top. And then everybody, like, the crowd of, like, their classmates just, like, that's it! Like, they start clapping and cheering, and it was so weird. I did not enjoy that at all. And, like, it was so unrealistic and so different from the book that I was just like, no, stop that, please. And, like, they cut out the whole, like, t-shirt thing where he was given the something Elliot something t-shirt from Blue and had the note in it and all that jazz, and he was wearing it. Cut that whole out, which I can understand. But, like, it made it so weird. Like, the ending was just so strange. Like, if I was Bram, I would have been like,
frick that, I'm not gonna get on that Ferris wheel with you while all my classmates are sitting here. Like, how about I email you and be like, okay, so I'm here, I'm Bram, and I don't want to be on this Ferris wheel with you while everybody's watching me.
I don't know. Like, it was just such a strange scene. Like, if I was, like, Bram or Simon, I'd be so embarrassed. Like, you're coming out as gay. You are getting on this Ferris wheel for your relationship to be broadcast to your whole school. And it's just like, it's chill, it's fine. My whole classmates are just gonna start cheering for me when I kiss him, but, like, it's fine. It was weird to me. I didn't enjoy it. You might have. I didn't. Another random thing they changed, this is, like, a side note, not about the ending, but they, like, got rid of Simon's older sister, which I don't really care about. She didn't do too much to the story, so honestly, in all hindsight, it's fine. Hi, so my mom just got home, so if I get a little bit quieter, that's why. So, my final problem with the movie is how it didn't really set itself up to have a sequel. Obviously, Simon Versus has a sequel. Leah on the Offbeat, I'll grab it. You know, let's put effort in. Leah on the Offbeat, which follows Leah, one of Simon's friends that is featured in the movie and book. So, this book takes place in their senior year because Simon Versus takes place in their junior year. Yeah. And so the problem with making this into a movie now that they've made this one is that this movie takes place in senior year and ends with them graduating. This book ends with them going to prom and graduating. See what I mean? There's a problem here. They don't line up. They're not adding up. They're not like puzzle pieces coming together nicely. And also, like, in the movie, you know, they're doing the scene where they're all, like, coming out as straight because, like, people have to come out as gay, whatever. Leah comes out as straight, even though in the book it explicitly says that, well, in this book, it explicitly says that Leah's already come out to her parents or her mom, just her mom, as being bi, as in liking both guys and girls. I don't know. I feel like you already know that. And that contradicts the movie again. I feel like the movie just completely contradicts everything that is, like, in this book. And I so wish that, like, this book could be made into a movie because I really love this movie. This is not a movie. I really love this book. And as much as I dislike in general book-to-movie adaptations of books I would like to see this book made into a movie because I feel like more people consume movies as a media than books. It's just like people don't like to read apparently. But I feel like this book also features a girl-girl relationship, and I feel like in books and movies, I feel like, but especially books in my opinion because I read a lot, not much of a movie watcher, we don't see a lot of girl-on-girl relationships. Even with this new movement of more LGBTQ plus relationships being represented, we see a lot of representation for guys who are LGBT and guy-on-guy relationships, not as much for girls, and I really appreciate seeing that. I wish this could become a movie to really have that being projected in more places than just in a book. But you know, unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbled. The movie did not set itself up for a sequel. You know, love Leah, anybody? not happening. I don't think so. Disappoints me, but I guess it's just how it's gonna work out. Maybe they'll find a way to make a movie. Maybe they'll like just do it as like a not sequel, but just like a spin-off. I don't know. But I wish we can all dream. So these were all of my like thoughts and like I guess more like problems with the movie. But let's just say thoughts on the Love, Simon movie, the movie adaptation for Simon Versus, and my thoughts on the fact that they will not be having a sequel most likely. You know, really love these books. I would definitely recommend reading them. The representation is amazing. I enjoyed them so much. 5 out of 5 stars for both of them. The movie I would also suggest watching, even if you haven't read the book or if you don't want to read the book, I'd suggest watching the movie. You get the gist of it. You know, some scenes are kind of weird, but like it's fine. If you enjoy this video or you like my personality, subscribe. My Twitter and Goodreads are here, at Read by Fire on Twitter and Fire Reading Reader on Goodreads. I hope you have a good day, night, or whatever time you're watching this. Thank you for watching. I've been Bailey. Bye-bye.